Good day, everyone, and welcome back again to Mari Maricast with your speakers, I'm Rose Canebo.
And my name is Christian Pacaonzas.
And I'm Carl Andre Batukael. In this episode, we are going to learn cryptography, how to encrypt plain text and decrypt ciphertext, and we will explain them one by one.
So, the table below is our cipher. The table visualizes algebraically by converting the alphabets A to Z into a numbers which is 0 to 25.
So here's our cipher. We convert the alphabet A to Z into number 0 to 25.
So, you can see this is our table. It will serve as our guide to encrypting and decrypting for you guys to understand deeper. Please ask for your attention along with this process. We assure you that after our explanation, you will be amazed that it's easy to encrypt and decrypt using these ciphers.
Alright, so before anything else, I will show you our formula. So here's our formula guide for the encryption and decryption. But before we move on to the formula for you to understand, CI means ciphertext, PI means plain text, and KI means key value.
So the formula guide, we have encryption and decryption. So encryption, the formula guide for encryption, CI is equals to PI plus KI. And mode 26 if applicable. Again, and mode 26 if applicable for encryption. And the last one, decryption. So the formula guide for decryption is PI is equals to CI minus KI. And mode 26 if applicable for decryption.
So now we will proceed to our example. So our sample word here is future educator, and it will serve as our plain text. And for our keyword, we have the model. So we are going to understand first the number of our key. Since, for example, our keyword here is model, and the model is composed of 5 letters. So we have to divide our plain text into 5 according to our key numbers.
So after that, we will proceed with the process of encryption. Since the formula for encryption is again CI is equals to PI plus KI, and then mode 26 if applicable. So here in the plain text, we will get their PS value in our guide. So again, we will find the value of f since the value of f is 5. If you remember in the table that I showed earlier, you can see that A is equals to 0, B is equals to 1, C is equals to 2, D is equals to 3, E is equals to 4, so F is equals to 5. So U is equals to 20, T is equals to 19. So you need to count from A to Z.
So now, after we get their piece value, let's input our key. A while ago, we mentioned that we have to divide our plain text according to our key, right? After we put it on the table, now let's get its key value in our guide table earlier. So the keyword example is model, and the key value of M is 12. The key value of O is 14, and the key value of D is 3. The key value of E is 4, and the key value of L is 11. That is how we get the key value of the key example word.
And after we get the key value, we will now get the C's value. In order to get the C's value, we will add the piece value and the key value. And take note, we will divide it by 26 and we'll get the remainder if the sum of the piece value and the key value is above 26. Okay, So in order to get the sys value, we have to add the piece value and the key value. So like for example, in the first column, the piece value here is 5 and the key value here is 12. We have to add this 2. So the sum of these two is 17. And for the second column, the piece value is 20 and the key value is 14. Since the sum of these two is 34 and it is above 26, we have to divide it by 26 and we'll get the remainder, and the remainder is 8. 19 plus 3, 22. 20 plus 4 is 24. 17 plus 11 is 28. Since 28 is above 26, so we have to get the remainder. 26 minus 28 is 2. And 4 plus 12 is 16. 4 plus 14, 18. 3 plus 3 is 6. 20 plus 4 is 24. 2 plus 11 is 13. 0 plus 12 is 12. 19 plus 14, the remainder is 7. And then 14 plus 3 is 17. 17 plus 4 is 21. And for the ciphertext, we have to base on our cipher. Since 17, the value of 17 is R, the value of 8 is I, the value of 22 is W, the value of 24 is Y, the value of 2 is B, the value of 16 is Q, the value of 18 is S, 6 is G, 24 is Y, 13 is N, 12 is M, 7 is H, 17 is R, 21 is V. And these are the ciphertext for the encryption.
We are done in encryption. Let's proceed to decryption. So let's ignore the key and the key value. Let's focus to the ciphertext and the CS value. So since we already know how to encrypt plain text, we will also teach you guys how to decrypt ciphertext. And for the decryption, the formula again is PI is equals to CI minus PI and mode 26 if applicable. So we'll copy the ciphertext, and then after we copy this, we will get the CS value. And after we get their CS value, let's put our keywords in the table, its value, like this one, the word and the key value. So how we get the CS value? The ciphertext R is equals to CS value 17. I is for 8. W, which is ciphertext W, is equals to CS value 22, and so on and so forth.
In order to get the piece value, we subtract the key value from the sys value. Take note again of those answers negative. In order to make them positive, we add 26 to them. Okay, I will show you the example. In the first column, 17 minus 12 is 5. And for the second column, the sys value here is 8 and the key value is 14. Since 8 minus 14 is negative 6, I will add negative 6 by 26 in order to have the positive answer. So negative 6 plus 26 is 20. So the third column is 22 minus 3 is 19. 24 minus 4 is 20. 2 minus 11 is negative 15. So negative 15 plus 26 is 17. 16 minus 12 is 4. 18 minus 14 is 4. 6 minus 3 is 3. 24 minus 4 is 20. 13 minus 11 is 2. 12 minus 12 is 0. 7 minus 14 is negative 7. Negative 7 plus 26 is 19. And 17 minus 3 is 14. And for the last column, 21 minus 4 is 17. So it is the piece value. So in order to get the plain text, we have to base our cipher mentioned a while ago. So since the value of 5 is F, 20 is U, 19 is T, 20 is U, 17 is R, 4 is E, 4 is E, 3 is D, 20 is U, 2 is C, 0 is A, 19 is T, 14 is O, and 17 is R. So it is our plain text for the decryption.
That's all for today's video. Goodbye!